We told you this was coming. You had all the chances to leave. You could have left. It's not our fault. Don't blame us. You're going to hear crying. You're going to hear shrieking, gnashing of teeth. It is not our fault. This will be the scariest video you've ever seen. So this is a calendar of the rest of the semester with InSPIRESS. There's another video, but this video is only for the engineering conference, okay? Conference 1, the engineering conference, whatever you want to call it, this is your video. All other conferences, please move along. Nothing to see here, okay? There's another video for you guys. It'll be the next video, probably. So, engineering conference, this is your video. This is your scary video. It's a calendar. I hope you guys can recognize this. If you don't, we need to have a conversation later. But, so March 30, 31, April 1st, starting of April, right up here at the top. You guys have your payload concept reviews in mid-April, the week of April 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, somewhere in there during your regularly scheduled visit, or if we rescheduled it with you. We rescheduled some of your PCRs to accommodate different events y'all are having at school. But we should have this nailed down by now. Your teachers and I have nailed this down by now. And PJ gave you a video about presenting at the PCR. It's going to be a lot like the PSR, sorry, it's going to be a lot like the payload status review. It'll be over Skype or over Polycom. It's a dry run for your final review. Please treat it as such. By the way, I will be taking photos. Engineering conference, I don't have many photos of you guys. We need photos for badges and team photos for posters and stuff. Individual photos for badges and team photos for posters. I will be taking photos at the PCR. Hopefully you'll be dressed, you know, all right, or just, you know, like a collared shirt or something. I really don't care, to be honest with you. But I'm going to take your picture anyway, you know, so whatever. But I've got to get these pictures done so I can make these badges. We're going to do it at the PCRs, at the very latest, if not before then. So, after your PCR, please use the comments from the PCRs. You'll get comments back electronically from the reviewers. We might scan some and send you some if some of the reviewers don't send them electronically, but you will get comments back. Please integrate those comments as soon as you can into your payload concept reviews so that it magically becomes the final review. Make sure that the title slide, you change that from payload concept review to final review on the title slide. The 22nd of April, April 22nd, Tuesday, dun dun dun! This is the payload concept proposal is due on this date. It is due on the 22nd, not the 23rd, the 22nd, by 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I got it. We have some teams in Mountain Time. I apologize to you guys. It's got to be due Central Time. We need it Central Time. So before the 23rd, not on the 23rd, before the 23rd, 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time on April 22nd. The payload concept proposal, the 8-page paper, is due. Please submit it through the InSPIRESS website on the uploads page. If you have any issues with the uploads page at all, if you have a question whether it went through, email it to me, okay? Email it to me or PJ or both of us, or email it to everyone you know. I don't care. Get it to us, okay? You understand? Get it to us. This is... We're pretty loosey-goosey in InSPIRESS. You know, we like to have fun, you know, say weird stuff. But this is the one thing, this is the only thing, right? PJ's off camera. That'll get you kicked out, though. This gets you kicked out. If you don't do this, it's done. All this entire tormenting that we tormented you the whole semester, right? Boom, it's gone. Nothing to show for it. And everyone's unhappy. Your teachers are mad, and this is the gnashing of the teeth stuff I talked about earlier. So get this in, the payload concept proposal, before midnight Central Time, and submit it to the website, email it, however you got to get it to us. And we prefer the website because that organizes everything for us. However, if you have difficulties with the website, do not let technology get in the way. Get it to us somehow. If you have to, you know, bring a hard copy over to my house, whatever. I'm not telling you where I live, but just get it to us, okay? So, also, for the engineering conference, CEA poster, the template of which will be online by the time you see this. The CEA poster is due to us on the 25th by 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. submit it on the website also. There's a pull down on the website, on the uploads page, there's a pull down for the CEA poster. Please submit it through the website. Posters are typically larger file sizes than the papers. So using the website will be helpful because the website can accept large uploads. You can't usually email large files. So please upload through the website. By the way, these posters need to be made at full scale. You know, this is a poster at full scale. It has nothing to do with our project, but it's just a big poster, okay? It's actually the right size it should be. Is this on camera? Probably. Okay, so I'm just ad-libbing right now. It's crazy over here. So 42 by 30, or 30 by 42. So, hey guys. So, but when you draw your poster in the software that you're drawing it in, PowerPoint or Publisher or whatever, make sure that it's this big when you do it. I don't want to get a letter size PowerPoint file and you guys expect us to blow it up to fit on the poster. That's not going to work for us because it doesn't blow up properly. It doesn't scale right. So please make your posters at full scale. It's possible. Just go into File, Page Size, or whatever you have to do in PowerPoint or Publisher, and it might yell at you. It might say it's too big for your printer. Just say, oh, I don't care, PowerPoint. I know what I'm doing. And please make it full scale. All right.
What happens if you don't submit it?
If you don't submit it, then we cannot guarantee that we can print it. We won't print it. I'm sorry. We don't have enough time. There's a lot of junk going on. This is just your conference. You'll see the rest of the stuff this semester. But if we also have the other conference we're dealing with, and we also have our own college classes that are winding down. They have a final in here somewhere. I can't remember when it is. But so we can't print it if you don't get it to us. Basically, PJ and I are going to print your posters on the 26th and the 27th. We're going to spend all day. We just love to print posters over the weekend. It's what I live for. But we're going to do that, print them at UAH, and then we're going to take them to Hobby Lobby and get them put on foam core, which was this right here, actually. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm on camera again now. So we're going to get it put on foam core for you. It'll be waiting for you at the final review for the CEA review. So again, but if you do not submit it, we cannot print it for you, obviously. But if you don't submit it on time, then we won't get it. We won't be able to print it for you. So posters due by the 25th, Friday the 25th. Again, 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Please get it into us. Then you got a week. You got like, hey, it's just a relaxing week. All right. So the Friday, May 2nd, the CEA data. We need your data files. There's, if you go to the online, go to the InSPIRESS website on the downloads page. There's a link under CEA, under the CEA survey. There's a link to the page where you put your data in. It's no longer an Excel file. Earlier this semester we had an Excel file up there. Now there's a link to the page to entering your CEA data. We need the CEA data submitted at the latest by this date in order for you to get credit for those points. Otherwise we have to count the people and stuff to give you credit for the points. We need time to do this. So your CEA data has to be at the latest. You can do it up here. You can do it up here if you want. I don't care. It's better if you do it up here, by the way. But at the very latest, we need your CEA data by May 2nd. Again, 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Also, final review PowerPoint. Final review PowerPoint, yes. Or I guess it can be a PDF file, but we prefer PowerPoint. The final review presentation needs to be uploaded also. And that is on the uploads page on the InSPIRESS website. Again, the CEA data, it's not an uploads page. It's on the downloads page, which might sound confusing, but that's where the original link was. So on the downloads page, there's a link to the CEA data page to input your CEA data. On the uploads page is where you upload your final review presentation. And we prefer PowerPoint for the final review. We need these so that we can make sure we can get them on the computers, because your final review is on May 6th, on that following Tuesday. So we need the stuff this weekend to get them on the computers and make sure, everything's good, So
what happens if you don't submit the final review?
If you don't submit the final review PowerPoint, then you don't get to present the final review, and it's going to be hard to win if you don't present, because that's like half the points. And if you don't submit the CEA data, you don't get points for the CEA stuff either. So we really need your stuff on these due dates. They're called due dates for a reason, because things are due on those dates. Sorry, I know it's just like, they're like really militant now, dropping the hammer, We just need this because it's going to get hectic at the end of the semester for everybody, including us. Final review date is May 6th, Tuesday. Your teachers have the schedule. I imagine you'll come on a bus or something, or maybe a magic carpet, I don't know. But you guys will travel from your school to UAH and present in front of a wonderful group of judges. We'll talk to you more about this in person to help you get ready for this. During this week, we'll talk to you about the final review. But we need you to bring, at the final review, we need you to bring hard copies of your presentation. We're not printing these things out for you this time. You guys are printing them out. Teachers, sorry, but we need you to print them out. Print out the same stuff that this presentation is what you will present. The presentation you upload will be on the computer when you get into the room on the 6th. So print out this presentation. Remember, if you change what you give, and it just won't be good, because the presentation that's on the PowerPoint will be different than what the judges have in front of them, and they'll get confused. And when judges get confused, they start reducing points. So final review, please bring, how many copies, BJ, you think?
10.
10 copies. You can do 2 to a page, two slides to a page, that's fine. We don't want to kill too many trees. The presentation's about 20 slides. So each presentation is about 10 pieces of paper. You can even do front and back, actually, so you can reduce that to 5 pieces of paper. So it won't be too many pieces of paper that you're going to have to use to print these for the 10. But you need to bring with you 10 TEN copies of the final review presentation with you when you come to present on May 6th. Also, the CEAR, the Community Engagement Activity Review, is on May 6th as well. It's happened simultaneously with the final review. You will have, each of you will have a 6-foot table, a bare, just blank table. It'll be a nice table, the plastic or metal, I'm not sure yet. We have to order those from UAH and they'll deliver them, whatever they deliver us as we put out there. Probably plastic, to be honest with you. And you can bring a tablecloth, you can bring something to put on top of the table, whatever you want to do, that's your call. But you get a bare table, and then probably a few chairs. No power, I cannot promise any power. You can bring a laptop that runs off a battery, that's fine. But the stuff you put on the table should not require an outlet, should not be required to be plugged into an outlet. I couldn't speak today. But so please account for that. In the past, if you've seen open house in the past, big, huge, power sucking things, no, not anymore. Yes, I said sucking during this video. And so not anymore. No power. He-Man is not there. He does not have the power on May 6th. So you can put anything on the table that does not. You can put your models on the table. You can bring a laptop that shows PowerPoint or shows your stuff. You can have an iPad there to flip through it or whatever you want to do as far as to talk to the judges, but they'll be walking around. We will give you your posters on this date, and your posters will be on an easel that'll be next to your table and your chairs, so you'll have that. We're going to give you an easel, and your poster will be on the easel, and you'll have a 6-foot table and a couple of chairs behind it. And that's all we can guarantee you. Otherwise, and also some brilliant conversation, obviously. But after that, it's you guys provide everything else. If you have any questions about this, any of this, what I've said today, teachers, please email me or text me or call me immediately if you have any questions about this or issues with any of these things. Students also talk to us in person or email us, let us know if you have any questions. Thank you very much, and may the force be with you. All righty, bye-bye.